I am honored to be with all of the veterans here, and I always learn something by being in your company in those faraway places. I learned about dedication, I learned about patriotism, I learned about sacrifice, and I learned what a good group of guys and women who are out there carrying the flag and wearing the uniform of the United States of America. And I am especially pleased today to be in the company of two Medal of Honor recipients. Homer L. Wise, a sergeant from World War II, welcome home, Homer, and Paul Bucca.
Homer Wise was a very special soldier. He was on a few occasions here in Stamford when I was visiting my aunts and uncles who lived in Stamford for many, many, many years. He was one of the most decorated soldiers of World War II. I'm particularly honored that my comrades from VFW Post 9617 are here today. I'd like to give them a hand.
I want to tell you a little bit about our principal speaker. Paul Bucca was born in Washington, D.C. His paternal grandfather came to America from Croatia. Paul's father was an American serviceman, an American Army officer. And Paul was graduated from West Point. He taught there. He still lectures there. He earned an MBA from Stanford University. In high school, Bucca, who lives in Connecticut now and who headed an office, a corporation just a few blocks from here for a number of years, was an all-American swimmer when he was in high school. He still, he says, holds some national swimming records, and I'll check on those someday, Paul, but I think they're right. He was sent to Vietnam in 1967. When he returned home, Captain Bucca wore a Bronze Star, a Purple Heart, and a chest full of other ribbons. The Medal of Honor was awarded to him by President Richard Nixon. The Medal of Honor citation signed by the President said in part, "For conspicuous gallantry at the risk of his life, above and beyond the call of duty, Captain Bucca aggressively and courageously led his men in the destruction of enemy fortifications and base areas. Captain Bucca acted with complete disregard for his own safety. Seeing his men were pinned down by heavy machine gun fire from a concealed bunker, Captain Bucca crawled through the hail of fire to single-handedly destroy that bunker with grenades. During this heroic battle, during this heroic action, Captain Bucca received a painful shrapnel wound. Using flashlights in complete view of enemy snipers, he directed the medical evacuation of 3 air ambulance loads of serious wounded personnel. During the period of intense combat, Captain Bucca, by his extraordinary heroism, inspirational example, outstanding leadership and professional competence, led his company in the decimation of a superior enemy force. His bravery and gallantry at the risk of his life are in the highest traditions of the military service. Captain Bucca has reflected great credit on himself, his unit, and the U.S. Army.
And today we came together here to pay attention to a man who served this country as so many others have served. If you look at what we've asked our kids to do in the last decade, we've asked them to deploy to a land they cannot find on a map, a land whose language they cannot speak, a land whose culture they do not understand, but they go. And they go again, and again, and again, and again. Why? Because you and I asked them to do so. This year and the year after, they'll be asked to go to another land. A land they know its location on a map, a land whose language they speak and whose culture they understand well. They will be asked to come home. And then it's up to us to serve them as they have served us.